let's go ahead and log into your website. To log into your website, I sent you a link and password. Once you log in, you're gonna be introduced to this home screen or this dashboard. I recommend editing the website from the front end. Navigate to the page that you want to make your edit. To do that, go over to the left-hand side and select your website name. From here, you're gonna be introduced to your home page. To make changes to this home page, go to Edit with Dashboard or Edit with Elementor. Sorry. Let that load. So we're gonna go from the top down. So let's say we want to edit the banner. Select this container block right here. You see this pink in the middle. Or if you don't see that, right click in the main area of the container and edit hero or edit container. Select style, and this is where you see your images. Select that. You could either remove the images that are on there or add to the gallery. You could upload images either from your computer, or if they're already on there, go to media library and select the image you want to add to gallery, insert gallery, and now it's the fourth image. So let's say now we need to remove it. Same thing, click on edit, remove, insert gallery, and it's updated. To change content, writing, or links to buttons, select the item that you want to edit. So in this case, it's this heading. So expert construction. So over here on the left hand side, we got our new content, new info. Same with this block right here. Oops. And this button. Change the text here. Okay. And the link. And the same repeats over here. Content, text block, images. We could choose our image. Or we could go to add element and add another image. Or let's duplicate a column and add another service. I just removed that. And same here. Another content block, the contents block, and the map where you put your address here. Okay. Since we didn't make any changes, I'm not gonna hit publish. But once you're done making changes, select publish. And you preview your page. Same concept goes with your about and any other contents page. So you see, select any content, and over here on the left hand side you could edit, or you could duplicate by right clicking on the content, or right click and delete. And that's how you update that. Same thing with the buttons here. Once again, text here, the link, and so on. So let's work. Let's work on a dynamic section of your website, which the first one is the meet the team. So on this page, you can't really directly edit these users. You could edit the contents above it, as in change that image, change that content. Okay. So how do we edit this right here? To do that, go back to your home page or to any page of your website or your dashboard and go to new and team member. So in my case, we're gonna put David, and then I'll put my rank 12, and let's say I'm admin. Set featured image, select my image, set feature image, and publish. So I'm gonna preview this page. Close this one. So you see I'm right here. So another question that came up on our previous meeting is adjusting ranking and being able to see the team rank off the bat. To do that, let's go back to this page or your dashboard. To get to your dashboard from a page, you just go select your site title. I'm just closing tabs. Okay, and then go to team members, and you'll see the index, and then you see your rank and my role. To edit my rank from this view, go to quick edit, and then let's change my rank to, let's say, 1. Update, and then let's go to your team page. There you go. Okay. And then, so obviously we want to remove myself, so let's go to team and trash. Okay. And that's how you edit team members. Now let's go back to your home page. So we just covered the team members. Now we got to cover careers. Careers, same concept. You could edit through Elementor this section, but you cannot edit directly the open positions. So how do you add a new position? It's a dynamic item. So once again, you go new, and this one is going to be under job post. Select job post, job name, job info, and let's say this job has a job description document. So once again, what we did is we upload choose file. So if we don't have it, we upload it from our computer. In this case, I have previously created a sample, so let's upload that, use this item, and let's go publish. So now let's go back to my home page. Let's go to careers, and here, job name. Let's read info, and we can download the application. So let's remove this. So go edit post, move to trash. Okay, once I move to trash, I get introduced back to our index, and I can remove items from here too by hovering over it, or we could edit. Okay. Now let's back to your home page. Project is another one where it's a little bit more involved when it comes to editing items. So once again, on this home page, this is an index page, so there isn't really anything we could edit here. So what we do is we go to new and go to project. So project name, and then let's add the project featured image, set feature, and now we publish. From here, we go to edit with Elementor after publishing, and we're going to create a template, or we're going to add the template that I've already preset for you. So click on this file icon, select templates, project template, insert, apply, and here. Now we have the information that we can adjust. So the agency, so you can change it here. Your description, change it as you please. And then the team members worked on it. So in this case, let's remove these. Okay, and let's say Brandon worked on it. So type Brandon, and let's say you worked on it, Abigail, and let's say I worked on it too, David. Oh, I forgot, I removed myself, haha. So let's just put Richard. So those are the team members that worked on it, and we could remove their position as well. There you go. And now same thing, let's say update project gallery. So select our gallery, clear this gallery with that little trash icon. Now let's add images. If they're not on the computer, if they're not already uploaded, upload files. Once again, right here says maximum upload file size 32 megabytes. As far as images, I wouldn't upload images larger than 1280 Those are optimized sizing or 2000, because other than that it's gonna get really slow. It's too much detail. Um, so we want, the idea of this is you want images to load faster. So if you have them on your computer, select files. If you don't and you haven't already uploaded before, just select these, create new gallery, insert gallery, and then you have your gallery, and then you would publish. So now let's view it. So this is how it looks when it's live. So if I go to projects, you'll see it here. So let's remove this one. Let's go edit project. Let's move to trash. Okay, let's go back. So another item here is to edit this map. So to edit the map, we go to hover over Edit Elementor and edit Elementor Archive 147. And you scroll down, and it's gonna be this blank block right here. You select that, and then let's say this one is based in, let's say, Huron, California, and you could put a full address here and it's gonna pick it up. And then we could link it to a published project. So let's say it's gonna be this one, the Ccme shoulder paving. Okay, and let's publish. So now let's preview. And then I believe that might be Huron right here. Where's Huron? What would Huron be? Ah, here. And you click on the item that has the, obviously these haven't added a location, but let's say on this one I did, and I could click on that and it'll take me to the job. But obviously this is not an actual project, so let's edit this template and remove, and remove that pen drop Huron. Okay, let's publish. Let's go back to preview the page, and yes, I didn't publish it. Okay. Ah, sorry. That was already a live. That was a live one. Okay, I almost deleted a live one. All right, that was it. That was it. Just deleting the project pin map. Okay. So services. Go edit with Elementor. Once again, same concept as all other pages. You select the text block you want to edit, or if you want to duplicate, right click and duplicate on this. So we select here or anywhere here. And so let's say we need to add a new service. So once again, I would recommend just duplicating over here on the left hand side. So we duplicate that, and let's rename it service new. Sorry, misspelled. And then we could change the image and our content, and then publish once we have the change. Obviously we're not going to keep this, so click on it again and delete it by clicking the X, and then you publish. And that's your services. Contact. So select contact page, and right here we just talked about duplicating columns in case you got another location, and what's probably the better way to do it. So edit with Elementor. And it looks like that was saved already. So the concept I had here, let me delete that. So if you had a new office, I would just duplicate the column and change the information, and obviously the map location if you click on the map. But then I would also duplicate this column over here and then just delete what I don't need in it. That way we just have the blank column. Oops, sorry, I don't want that. That's basically it. But we're not gonna keep any of that, so let's delete that. That's about it. Once again, if you want to add items, they're all over here. Either you want to add a heading, you want to add a text editor, want to add an image, and so on. And that's about it. And just publish these changes to make them active. It's a preview website. That's basically how you edit your website.